Welcome back to the Linux for Beginners series. In our previous videos, we learned about the Linux file system, basic commands, file permissions, users and groups, and file ownership. Today we are going to learn how Linux installs and manages software using package managers. By the end of this video, you will be able to search for install, update, and remove software using Linux package managers. Whenever we need a new application on Linux, whether it's a text editor, a web server, or a development tool, we usually don't download it from random websites. Instead, Linux uses a package manager. In today's video, we will understand what packages are, where they come from, and how package managers make software installation easy and secure. Think of a package as a sealed box. Instead of containing physical items, it contains everything needed to install a piece of software. A package usually includes the application itself and required libraries, configuration files, and documentation. For example, when we install Nginx, we are not just installing the web server executable. Linux also installs supporting files needed for it to work correctly. If packages are the boxes, then the package manager is the delivery service. The package manager communicates with the trusted repositories, downloads the required software, installs it, and even handles dependencies automatically. For example, imagine ordering a book online. You don't go directly to the warehouse, you place an order through a trusted website and it delivers the correct item. A package manager works in a similar way. A repository is a trusted collection of software packages. Instead of searching different websites, Linux downloads software from repositories maintained by the distribution. This makes software installation much safer because the packages are tested and verified. Ubuntu maintains Ubuntu repositories while Red Hat maintains repositories for RHEL. Different Linux distributions use different package managers. Ubuntu and Debian use apt, RHEL, Rocky Linux, Elma Linux, and Fedora use DNF. Although the commands look different, the purpose is exactly the same: installing and managing software. Fortunately, you only need to remember a handful of commands. Update. It refreshes the list of available packages. Search. It finds software before installing it. Install. Install a new software. Remove. Uninstall software you no longer need. Upgrade. Update install software to newer versions. This is the normal life cycle of software in Linux. First, we search for a package, then we install it, use it, keep it updated, and eventually remove it if we no longer need it. Before using package management commands, it's important to know which Linux distribution you are using or running. The command for verifying is cat slash etc slash os hyphen release. Since I am using Ubuntu, I will demonstrate the apt commands. If you are using Rocky Linux or RHEL, the equivalent DNF commands are shown on the slides. To update package information, the command is sudo apt update. It simply refreshes the list of available packages from the repository. To search for a software, the command is apt search, for example, Nginx. The above command shows all packages related to Nginx that are available in the system repositories. To make sure Nginx is actually available for installation, we can filter the search. And we can see that Nginx is available for installation. To make sure if it can be installed, we can use command apt show nginx. To install software, the command is sudo apt install nginx. Press yes to continue. Now Linux downloads the package, installs it, and automatically installs required dependencies. This automatic dependency handling is one of the biggest advantages of package managers. To verify the installation, we can use command nginx-v, and we can see that nginx version 1.28.3 is installed. Alternatively, we can also use which nginx. The output shows the directory where it is installed. We can also check whether a package is installed by listing install packages, and the command is dpkg-l pipe grep nginx. If we no longer need the nginx package, we can remove it. And the command for that is sudo apt remove nginx. To continue, press yes. Now nginx is uninstalled. Sometimes installing software also install additional packages. If they are no longer required, auto remove cleans them up. And the command for that is sudo apt auto remove. Nginx-common was a dependency installed with Nginx, but it did not uninstall from the remove command, so we can clean it up using auto remove. Press yes to continue. Finally, we use upgrade to install newer versions of softwares already installed on our system, and the command for that is sudo apt upgrade. After verifying, press yes to continue. how the software installed on the system are upgraded to the newer versions. Let's look at few mistakes beginners often make. Mistake 1 is using apt commands on Red Hat-based distributions. Mistake 2 is downloading software from random websites instead of trusted repositories. Mistake 3 is skipping apt update before trying to install new software. Mistake 4 is removing packages without verifying that are having dependencies from some existing packages. Here is a quick reference of the most important commands we learned today. You can pause the video if you would like to copy the table. Update, apt update to install apt install, search, apt search to remove apt removed, and upgrade, apt upgrade. And these are the corresponding DNF commands. Let's quickly recap today's lesson. Package contains applications and their supporting files. Package managers simplify software installation. Repositories provide trusted software. Ubuntu and Debian use apt. RHEL, Rocky Linux, Alma Linux, and Fedora use DNF. Now that we know how to install software, the next step is understanding how Linux runs that software. In the next lesson, we will learn about Linux process management using commands like ps, top, htop, and kill. So far, we have learned how Linux organizes files, manages permissions, identifies users and groups, changes file ownership, and today we learn how Linux installs and manages software. In the next video, we will see what happens after the software is installed, how Linux starts, monitors, and manages running processes. Thank you for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, please like the video and subscribe to follow the complete Linux for Beginners series. And I will see you in the next lesson.